We're back for the video vlog of days 4 and 5 of Shaun's Insanity. So yesterday was cardio recovery and I did not vlog, but it was pretty easy going. It was kind of basically yoga for athletes is the best way I would describe it. Everything that you know from yoga, tabletop, forward fold, even a little bit of the chaturanga was in there. It's just called something different. He explains it in a very masculine way, a very athletic way, I guess, is the better way to describe it. Very nice recovery, felt great yesterday, woke up this morning, did my measurements, and whoa, feeling good. Not a whole lot of really big things, but I'm all about celebrating the very small victories. So I'm down 1.9 pounds from last week, very good. My waist is the big one, it's down 1.25 inches. So I'm pretty happy about that because I wasn't loving where I was last week. My hips are down 0.5 and my thighs are down 1/4 of an inch, and my body fat is down 0.6%, which isn't a lot, but I will take it in 1 week. I'm all over that. So I think it's all that cardio and all that running and burning. Every other measurement stayed the same from last week. Overall, today was pure cardio, day 5. And I hit my inhaler, my asthma inhaler, while I was still in the warm-up. So that'll kind of give you an idea of just how hard it was. I found that I was not sweating, and that's a big concern for me because when I'm not sweating, that means there's something off in the way I'm burning, there's something off in the way I'm breathing, and I don't like that. So I think the tip for myself tomorrow would be to spend a little bit more time warming up before his warm-up, if that makes sense. I think I'm going to just try walking maybe around my block and then coming back and doing his warm-up because, excuse me, as I said, his warm-up had me hitting the inhaler. So clearly this is not your run-of-the-mill warm-up. It was hilariously exhausting. At one point he even said, dang, and I was just like, yeah, dang, you think? But it was good. Again, I was back at an enthusiasm mode. I was back thinking, okay, I'm going to be able to do this one day. This is so fun, and it's awesome because there are people in this room on the video who are like spin instructors. I think he mentioned that. And this person was exhausted. So I thought, okay, Kim, just give it your best and don't feel bad for being exhausted because, you know, Sally Super Sport is over there going for it and she's dying. So, I did notice that a couple of my ability levels were lower than the fit test, and I was bummed until I thought about it. And you get a minute to do those, which is what we had today, but you get time in between to warm up, and you have 8 isolated exercises, whereas this was like insanity for 30 minutes. So things that my husband and I talked about really liking about the video are that the time and the tips are on the screen. I'm all about longevity, and I'm all about understanding exactly when it's over. So to have that time on the screen, I know how long I have to do this. I know that I have, I mean, down to like the microsecond, how much more of this I have to take and how much I have to push through. And for some reason, I just love that. I love the idea of knowing when it's over. I can push through until it's done. The tips on the screen are great because right now I'm in the first round of this. However, I plan to keep doing this over and over again until I feel, you know, really, really good with the results. And at some point I'm going to get bored, and at some point I'm going to want to put on like my own music or whatever. And I like that the tips are there because if I tune out what's going on there, I can kind of still see it. Lastly, I thought that this was a really good program to choose. I actually recommended it to 3 people, and then a girlfriend of mine on Facebook said that she already had it and she was dusting hers off. Way to go. Love it. The reason that I liked it is because I thought, you know, I'm really not kicking butt and taking names right now. So I could do this now. I could do it again. I could do it again. I could do it again. I'm thinking by the time I'm bored and I'm so over this exercise, I'm going to be some kind of fitness goddess. And I'm thinking that's at least a year away. Maybe longer. So this is something I could do for a while. Those are your tips for today and my little observations. Stay with me. I hope